go all the way to here. You're going to go.
As soon as you go, just throw it.
As soon as you go right here, you're going to throw it. All you got to do is jump on it. You just tip it. You got to get it. You got to tip it. You tip it. You got it.
I got hot.
Finger on it.
26-inch vertical right here, Corey.
Here in Memphis today before pregame. Already had Deonte and Zeller out here. Kendall's out in Bakersfield right now in the D League, so he would usually be out here also. And I just finished up with West, going through his routine before pregame.
And in terms of skill set, I mean, it's a different group of guys that you're working with. I mean, does that make it more challenging for you?
Oh, no. Basketball is basketball. I mean, like, for instance, with West, he's a majority a shooter. So what we did with him was we got a lot of fades in, a lot of step-ups, off the dribble. We got some quicks with him. Then also we got some shots right into the corner with some conditioning. One of the simple games we play is game to 11. You get 2 negative points for a miss, 1 point for a make. He has to get to 11 before, it's called beat the pro, before he gets negative 11.
That's it. Man, that's good.
Okay, next morning, this is the morning after the loss to Memphis. It's the end of a long road trip, 11-day road trip, 6 games and 9 nights. We had ups and downs. Philly, we could have won the game. Last second layup, we missed that one. And, last night against Memphis, we could have won that game also. Went to overtime, and Memphis does have the best record in the league. We had a lead most of the game. It came down to who had the ball last, who had some shots, who missed the free throw. They made a free throw. It was a tight game. The coaches were very, very pleased on how we played and how we attacked. But Memphis is number 1 for a reason. They have the best record in the league. Leaving Memphis, we're going to fly through Chicago to North Bend to Notre Dame. We're going to make this trip. It's an early morning rise for me, but I worked out this morning already. And we're going to a big college game on Baylor against Notre Dame. Okay, I'm here on Notre Dame's campus. I'm about to evaluate 2 of the top players I feel in this year's draft. It's Notre Dame playing against Baylor. I'll try to give you some of the insight on what I look for in a player, or it's our evaluation form basically of how we're going to look and evaluate each player. The first thing, a slang word for it is called the piece, and that means what is the player's definable position in our league. What do they do best? What defines them as a player? That's called the piece, how they fit into our organization. Next thing is the fail side. What could cause them not to be a good player in our league? So you have to cover both the positive and negative. Next thing is the clone. The clone really deals with what does that player remind you of in the league we already have. So, for example, is the player going to be like a Deonte West? Or you can go on the men's side. It's going to be a Kevin Durant. A player is a player. You don't differentiate from the women's game or the men's game. The next thing is intangibles. How they play under pressure. Are they a Batman? Are they a Robin? Their personality. When things are going bad, what happens to them on the court? Do they fight through it? Do they give up? Are they a leader? Those are the intangibles. And it keeps on going on. The next is the trending. Trending is, did they come out like an all-star, superstar, and then start to trend down? They're going down, down. So players now, you want to see if they're going up, if they're getting better each year you see them. And the whole thing is you get 3 or 4 years to judge them. You can see them and see if they're getting better. Last thing is a summary. A summary goes anywhere. You just kind of write down notes. You watch them during the game, and you evaluate how they are. My lips are it's cold out here. It's about 27 degrees. That's why my lips are shaking, and it's freezing out here. I'm here at Touchdown Jesus on Notre Dame's campus. Okay, just finished the Baylor-Notre Dame game. Baylor came up on top. 2 of the top stars in this class, this senior class, played in this game tonight. Brittany Griner came up on top tonight. Skylar didn't have one of her best games, but you can see that she is a leader. Kept the game close, and they tried the best they could. It's a little bit before 5 a.m. catching that flight back. Last night, Notre Dame had a sold-out crowd. Opened it up with the glow sticks to bring out the home team. They fought hard. The band was playing. The fans were screaming. They gave them all they could, but it wasn't enough to beat Baylor. On our way back to Phoenix right now for their game tonight with the Phoenix Suns, playing the Dallas Mavericks. Back here, pre-game warm-up with Deonte. What happens now is we flew in today from South Bend, came in around 10:30, went straight to shoot around 11 a.m., missed the coaches meeting because it started a little bit earlier. Got to the floor, went over the other team's offense, went over our defensive schemes. Afterwards, after shoot around was over around 12, talked to Deonte about who he's going to guard, what he's going to do on defense, what they probably do with him on offense. Then after that, he probably went home. I stayed here, did some more paperwork. Then he got here around 4:30. We got on the floor. We went over some of the stuff for his offensive things. We got his shots in. Told him on the court where each play was going to be. What he'll probably see on defense, live action, instead of just tell him on a piece of paper. And then game time's next. And we're going to play the Dallas Mavericks tonight on TNT. And that's the end of my 48 hours.